Explaining my method. My method is heavily inspired by Julia method. I say I use the Julia method because it's just easy to say that, but I have taken parts out, so here we go. So before shifting, I will listen to subliminals for about an hour and just read and unwind. I do this because I don't like listening to subliminals while shifting because it distracts me because I have really bad OCD, but that's just personal to me. After that, I will meditate for 10 to 15 minutes and then I'll start my method. First step of my method is saying my affirmations. So I'll say things like, I am shifting, I am going to shift, I can shift. I'll do these until I start to feel really drowsy and like half asleep. Then at that point, you'll usually count down or to 100. But as I've mentioned before, I've taken out the counting part because I don't like it. So then I move straight on to saying my affirmations about my personal DR. So for example, I'm a Slytherin, I'm dating Draco Malfoy, personal to your DR. Then when I start to feel my symptoms, which for me is tingly body and light and floaty, I'll move on to visualizing. So I'll just visualize my DR. You don't need to have shifted before to do this. You can just use visual inspiration from the internet. I use it as a sleep method, so then I go to sleep.
I wanted to take a shower with him. No, I mean, I wanted to have him as a pet. Not a shower or make out with him. I mean.
Now that was a lot of damage. Woo!
I think the HP guys would play while having sexy time up point two.
Your head on my shoulder.
You could be my new thing.
It's a woman's world, so to speak. Pussy, you sour. Never giving credit where it's due, cause you don't like pussy and power. Venom.
Have you ever been in a car with multiple girls?
It's the most reckless thing ever.
I don't know how they think. We got the music on 98. Everyone's screaming. She's FaceTiming someone. They're having a conversation. She just butted in. They're making plans. She's eating cashews and driving all the fucking windows down, so there's hair flying everywhere. Going 90 miles an hour. I can't think.
I feel like I'm at a Jonas Brothers concert right now.
We're missing turns. We somehow get there earlier. And then I hear, what in the f***? And they're like, oh, Becky's in the trunk.
I'm reading books tonight. R.I.P. my mental health and sleep schedule. I'm able to like anyone except for fictional characters. Hey.
I pull my shirt on, walk out the door, drag my feet along the floor. Then I see you, you're walking across the campus, cool professor studying romances. How am I supposed to pretend I never want to see you again? How am I supposed to pretend I never want to see you again?
These are my headcanons for what dating Tom Riddle would be like. I feel like Tom wouldn't like physical affection too much, but after a while of you two being together, he figures out that he doesn't mind you being on his lap. Like, at all. Everything, and I mean everything, with Tom is a competition. And he does this little, like, toddler pout if he ever loses. It gets, like, super salty afterwards. Tom brings you with him to every Slug Club dinner, and Slughorn never fails to point out the absolute power couple that you and Tom are together. Being that Tom Riddle is one of the most handsome men just in general, he does get a lot of female attention, which can be cause for some jealousy, but you realize Tom doesn't really pay them any attention, and when you two are together and this happens, he makes sure to let them know, like, hey, like, this is my person. And lastly, Tom's love language is 100% gift giving, but it comes in the form of, like, little mementos of you two. So, like, a locket with a picture of you two on your first date in it, or a bracelet with both of your initials on it.
I have a problem. And I'm gonna share with you what that problem is. You know, it's really been bugging me these past few days, but, you know, really it's been bugging me for a couple years, because I haven't really let the people know. It's certain people. Now let me tell you what the problem is. The problem is, listen man, the problem is people who don't look at their messages. You know, these are the people that you look at their phone and whatever, you know, messages they use, like iMessage or Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, they have the red 1 notification on their app. And I'm not even talking about just the 1, it's like 20. This is a problem. This is a big problem. This is an epidemic. We need to stop this shit now. Listen, I get it. There's messages you don't wanna reply to right now. I know.
Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo!
Now that was a lot of damage.
Woo!
Honey, I heard you're about to give up on shifting. Don't do that. Before you keep scrolling, I want you to watch this, okay? And I'm going to try to do it in one take, which is incredibly difficult, but hear me out. Okay, so say you try to shift tonight. What are you afraid of, failing? Okay, worst case scenario, you wake up in your CR bedroom like you were already going to anyways. Best case scenario, you go the heck home. So like, what do you have to lose? You can try every single night for the rest of your life and nothing will hurt you. Nothing will go wrong. There's no negative to come from it. Worst case scenario is what happens is exactly what would have happened if you didn't try in the first place. I butchered it on that last part there. But anyways, me and Cucumber believe in you, and we want you to go home, and you're going home soon, and now I'm rambling, but I'm so happy for you. Go home. I got loud at the end. I'm sorry. I love you. Mwah.
SpongeBob, will you stop crying?
Well, the Krabby Patty fell on the floor and then he...
Krabby Patty, nothing. Krabby Patty, nothing. What now?
I'm an introvert, in case you can't tell. If you would like to know what level of introvert I am, my children thought it was normal that when someone knocks at the door, you hide. It would be like, go, 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 get away from the window, away from the window. It might be a friend. And then they'd go over to their friends' houses, and when the doorbell would ring, they'd be like, should we hide behind the couch or the table? There's this misconception. Being an introvert doesn't mean that I don't like being around people. I love being around people the way an astronaut likes going to the moon. It is a wonderful, beautiful, joyful experience that makes life worth living. It just has to be planned with careful precision timing so that I don't die in a burst of flames.
Here are the Draco photos cropped for all you guys.
Throw it up. Start twerking like
Molly.
Rough sex on the bedroom floor. Hop in the shower, she begging for more. Do not disturb on the hotel door. Waking the name.
It's not that hard to get in. If I could just access the firewall, break down the virus, put the chip back in, and recode it to my liking, we should be in. And we're in.
What's the Minister of Magic doing here?
Woo! Let me catch my breath, dog. Throw it up. Start twerking like
Molly. Twerking like Molly.
I made your favorite chicken parmesan. Come here and check out this sauce.
I can't. I just brushed my teeth.
Before dinner?
Doesn't anybody care about dental hygiene around here?
I happen to care very deeply about our family's teeth and gums. Now what's going on?
Nothing is going on. Don't believe your dad. Stuff you pinky swore. She hasn't eaten anything in 3 days.
You haven't eaten anything in 3 days?
It's my life and I can do whatever I want.
EJ, we have to talk.
You don't understand.
Not a lot going on around here lately. Let's just see what's behind this door.
Are you sad? You know what? Don't be sad, because sad backwards is das. And that's not good.
It's not true. Tell me I've been lied to. Cry innocent like you.
Oh, your prom was fun? But did y'all dance with a Draco cutout?
When a woman is assaulted, the Rapex device will automatically attach itself to the penis and cannot be removed.
There was a lady that came in and she was raped. And she said to me, if only I had teeth down there.